your greatest gift to the world is you shining as brightly as you can in every way. How much have you diminished what you know is possible because other people don't think they can have it, or maybe they can, or maybe they just won't or aren't capable of it? Now, some of you may have no idea what ESB is. That's okay. All you got to do is relax and receive. And if you're like, I'm not getting it, because there is no way that you cannot get this. This is what you are, okay? Like if you're a total access newbie, like you not even a newbie, you're like, I ain't even done anything but listen to you for these 3 minutes. Cool, welcome. You do realize that you find yourself in the place you need to be when you need to be there, if you'll allow yourself to be. So I say again, don't try to understand this. And what else is possible is a great question you can ask. ESB showed up for me 26 years ago in a session I was doing for Gary Douglas. First time we had met, he said I needed to do this advanced level of chiropractic that I was doing. I had no idea how to do it. He said, ask my body what it wants, follow the energy, you will know what to do. And this energy, this universe presented itself that was unlike anything I'd ever experienced. And it was one of the most beautiful experiences of my life. I started opening up to that same energy when I would do sessions on people, and I saw literal miracles more often than not. And whatever you want to call a miracle, that's what I saw. Whatever you want to call a miracle, that's what I helped create. Whatever you want to call a miracle, that's what I got to be present for. And I consider myself so lucky and so extremely grateful. This energy, though, is what we are. It is a way of accessing the universe. It accesses the energetic synthesis of your being, which is not mental, which is not judgmental, which cannot be impinged if you don't allow it. And every session is different, and I have done hundreds of thousands of sessions in 26 years, at least tens of thousands. One of the things I've done in my life is try to do everything I could to empower everybody else to know how great they are. Whether they were willing to receive it or not that was whatever it was. But in so doing, I started trying to pretend I was less in any area in which they didn't see they could be what I knew was possible. How much have you done that? How much have you diminished what you know is possible because other people don't think they can have it, or maybe they can, or maybe they just won't or aren't capable of it? And recognize your greatest gift to the world is you shining as brightly as you can in every way. Just one other element of what I was speaking about. I thought if I made myself less, if I didn't, I thought I would somehow show people that they were greater by somehow trying to diminish what I showed up as. Everywhere you've been doing that, and it seems like a nice thing to do because you're doing it to empower people, you're doing it to create a greater world, but does it work? At a certain point, it really helps if you get really pragmatic and you're like, is this actually working? Everywhere you have done what you can to not be as great as you are is a way of trying to show people how great they can be, that they have no idea they can be or a willingness to be necessarily. And what if it didn't matter? What if it's not about you doing it from the place of saving people, but you doing it from a place of being a greatness that is in communion with the planet and the plants and the oceans and the animals and the trees? Yeah. And then they go into superiority that you gave them, and judgment and separation. Wow. Everything is the opposite of what it appears to be. Nothing is the opposite of what it appears to be. hopefully one of the things that will be added to in your life today is that willingness and that space of having the ease of being the unique creature that you are. Because greater tends to be a judgment. Who's like, is red greater than pink or orange? Like, what? No, but they're each unique. That is the gift that you and we be. And what the fuck else is possible now? Boom. It is, was, and continues to be such a space of contribution and miracles and possibilities. So much allowance and celebration for our asks, small and large, the ease of being, relaxation and trust. Ah, yes, please. Yeah, and there's like this whole victim club mentality, and it's all over the world. If you look at it, people blame the rich people for what's going on, which is a great way of not acknowledging each of us is choosing what's going on for us. Can't blame anybody. And we collectively are allowing what's going on our planet. And that is one of the reasons I wanted to gift you all this ESB. So your being would be more vital, valuable, and real and available to you as a way of walking through the world and being that which is the communion that we all share, that is us in concert with the plants and the animals and the planet and every living creature, that allows us to be the space that asks for and creates a different world. A world that actually works, in which we all thrive. Well, let's just ask for this to be our reality. Number one, a world without separation. Two, true justice. Three, stewardship of and with the planet. And notice as this ESB expansion is going and being with us, how these things land in your world. Okay? So, once again, a world without separation. Oh, yes, please. And can we acknowledge and just say yes to these as I read each of them? Our request creates. Thank you. Number two, true justice. Number three, stewardship of and with the planet. Number four, statesmen to the fore and politicians to cease, meaning statesmen stepping up and politicians, bye-bye. Number five, consciousness infecting the whole world. Number six, a world of possibilities, not limitations. Number seven, actualization of the 9 trannies. Number eight, true environmental awareness. Number 9, embodiment as part of the joy of being. And number 10, riches and wealth for those that are willing to have it. Boom. Truly so different, so much more possible. Yeah. Everybody having a sense of no longer being alone and that it's not only up to you anymore. So you are the earth and you are the stars. And your bodies are made of stardust.